Zaku Baruch, Boker Tov everyone, Shavua Tov. We'll be doing Siman Pei today in the Shemeshim again. We did Pei Aleph and Pei Bet. Thank you. Shavua Tov, Mazal Tov, thank you. We did Pei Aleph and Pei Bet already, but Siman Pei we didn't do. And this is actually going to bring us to the end of the first kind of part of the Shemeshim again, Chelek Daled, which talks about Orach Chaim on Shulchan Aruch, and then we're going to get into Yoreh De'ah B'ezrat Hashem tomorrow. So Siman Pei here, he talks about the concept of Ma'aseh Shabbat, where at the beginning of the laws of Bishul on Shabbat, the Shulchan Aruch tells us that if a person does, the example is cooking, but it also applies to all other melachot. So we'll just keep the cooking, but it applies to others. So if a person, let's say, cooks on purpose on Shabbat, on purpose means he knows it's Shabbat, and he cooks on purpose, he violates, so that food is asur, even though it's kosher food, it's all done kosher, right? But the only thing is that it was on Shabbat. That is asur to be eaten by anybody. But Motzei Shabbat, other people are allowed to eat it, but the person himself is never allowed to eat it, never allowed to benefit from it. On Shabbat itself, no one can benefit. Motzei Shabbat, the person that did it cannot benefit, never benefit. The person that he did it for, or other people, they could eat it. Now, what about b'shogeg? B'shogeg is accidental. So, accidental means the following. Shogeg means the following. A person, let's say he knows he's cooking. I know I'm cooking, but I forgot it's Shabbat. That's shogeg. I know I'm cooking now. If you're here, here's a plate. I made you a chicken. What? Shabbat? Oh, I forgot. So that's shogeg. Or, I'm cooking. How can you forget? You forgot. You forgot it was Shabbat. What can I say? The guy woke up in the morning, started making eggs, and this, I heard a story of a guy waking up. There's always stories, but a story of a guy waking up. He goes to shul, and it's dark outside. He puts the tefillin and this, and no one's in the shul. And so he goes outside. There's a shul that had a hall also. And he sees people. There was a wedding. Come on, guys, shachrit. So you crazy? It's 1 a.m. What are you doing? The guy woke up. He missed his time. His whole calibrator was off. Anyways, things happen. So another case of shogeg is a person, let's say, cooks, and the guy says, what are you doing? It's Shabbat. He says, no, this is allowed to be done on Shabbat. I can do this on Shabbat. He said, no, you can't do this on Shabbat. He said, oh, really? Oh, I didn't know. That's also shogeg. He thought it was allowed on Shabbat, and it's not allowed. So let's say in the realm of cooking. So if he does something with shogeg, the Shulchan Aruch writes that you still can't benefit from Shabbat, not him and not other people, but Motzei Shabbat, everyone could benefit on Shabbat. Even the person that did it could benefit from it on Shabbat. So, the Shulchan Aruch does not give any other conditions and says, well, if you really, really need it, you could use it on Shabbat or anything like that. And therefore, that's the way Rabbi Ovadia Yosef rules and Rabbi Shalom Asas rules, because they're coming to argue on a certain posek that says, no, if you really, really need it, in a case of someone that did this on shogeg, you could use it on Shabbat, and they come to argue and say, no, even if you really need it, you can't use it on Shabbat. And as we said, the Shulchan Aruch does not make any differences or any leniencies in this type of situation. And that is also, Rabbi Shalom says, to end off, says that it doesn't matter if it was a melachad deoraita or midirabanan, even if it was something that was rabbinic, that he did it b'shogeg on Shabbat, you can't benefit from it until Motzei Shabbat. Okay, that's that for today. Minchat tonight at 6:10. Have a good day, everyone, and Shavua Tov. Tomorrow morning, regular time?
Yeah, 7 o'clock.
Regular time, 6:40.
6:40.
Regular time. Chazak u'baruch. Tana d'Eliyahu.